Thanks for joining us. I'm Megan Roberts. College Nordique in Yellowknife has laid off almost half of its staff. College Nordique bills itself as the only accredited post-secondary institution north of 60 with an emphasis on French language studies. Federal funding cuts removed 60% of the post-secondary school's anticipated operating budget. College Nordique's executive director says the cuts came as a surprise.
We know that we're going to pull through this and find new ways to shine and to continue to grow, but it is a major setback, and I think a lot of us feel in shock and also disappointed.
College Nordique was founded in 2011 to contribute to the northern French-speaking community through education. Plans to build an Inuit women's shelter in Ottawa are underway. A groundbreaking ceremony took place at the future construction site earlier this afternoon. Oh, wow. Crowds gathered at this empty lot where work will soon begin on the building. It'll provide temporary housing for Inuit women and children fleeing domestic violence. The Ottawa Aboriginal Coalition spearheaded the project 2 years ago. In April, they secured land and funding to build a 2.5-story building with 13 units and 30 beds. The coalition says this will be the first shelter of its kind south of Inuit Nunangat. Traditional Inuit foods and sewing programs will be offered at the shelter. Construction is set to begin in the fall. It's the second week of the Yukon electoral campaign. All three territorial parties are rolling out promises, and a few topics have come to the forefront. Education is one of them. All three parties agree the system needs an overhaul. Gabrielle Plonka reports.
Parents say inclusive education in the territory is lacking. A parent support group wrote letters to campaigning leaders asking for change. They say children are being refused meaningful access to education because the support is not there or it's only partially there.
Whether it's just people not even able to get an EA for their child, the EAs aren't properly trained or I guess have the qualifications to be able to properly care for the children. It's really unfortunate because all of these kids have the right to attend school. And we really want to push for whoever wins this election to recognize that.
I'm also looking for accountability. I ask that there be an avenue for parents, for caregivers to access when those supports are being denied, especially when they're being denied without any rationale.
All three party leaders say they know systemic issues exist.
We're committed to opening up the Education Act and to modernize that act. We understand, that there are legacy issues in that act that are not working today.
And that's where we think the focus needs to be on, is delivering frontline services to the students, teachers, and the education community.
Every learner is different, and so it's about recognizing those differences and then meeting those needs.
All three leaders promise improved access to educational assistance. The Yukon NDP is specifically promising to hire 35 EAs and expand other supports. The Liberals say they would create a complex care therapy program for students who need it. And the Yukon Party says it's going to bring more medical help into schools and reduce wait times at the Child Development Centre. More promises are expected later in the campaign. Gabrielle Plonka, CBC News, Whitehorse.
The Yukon's population is booming. There are thousands more people in the territory now compared to the last territorial election in 2021. And it's having an impact on campaign promises. Chris Wendier joins us now live from Whitehorse with more. Chris?
Megan, the Yukon has added nearly 4,200 residents in the last 4 years since the last election in 2021. And all of those people need somewhere to live. But contractors in the construction industry are struggling to keep up with demand. I spoke this week to John Vogt. He is a contractor and head of the Yukon Contractors Association's Home Builders Caucus. He told me that they are building as fast as they can, but between population growth and permitting and land access issues, the demand for homes is outstripping what the industry can produce. Thousands of new paying customers might sound like a good problem to have, but Vogt says there just simply isn't enough land hitting the market, and the permitting system is too slow. Most of these new residents have settled in Whitehorse, and the influx has also led to a healthcare system that's bursting at the seams. The Yukon Medical Association is calling for new infrastructure, especially new operating rooms and hospital beds. Dr. Derek Bryant is the president of the Yukon Medical Association, and I spoke to him as well this week. He says those two things are intricately linked. You can't put people into surgeries and then not have a bed for them to recover in. So these are issues that are directly impacting the election campaign, all this growth, and the political parties do appear to be paying attention. All three have led the campaign with promises on housing and healthcare. Megan?
Okay, thank you, Chris. Definitely something to keep an eye on. That's the CBC's Chris Windier live in Whitehorse. Now, as Chris just told you, all three candidates in the Yukon territorial election are paying attention to the issue of housing. The leader of the Yukon Liberals says it is the biggest issue in the territory and the country. Mike Pemberton says he's running on a promise to build more affordable housing. He's promising the party will create 1,000 new lots and build more affordable housing than ever before. Speaking to the CBC's Ellen Jones on Yukon Morning today, Pemberton said his party's other priorities are to transform the healthcare system, mainly by transitioning from a Department of Health to a health authority. Pemberton acknowledges that First Nations have pushed back against how the Liberals have been creating new mining legislation, but he says he's been busy meeting with First Nations and answering questions.
There are questions, and I understand that people need to feel comfortable, but the good part about this is a lot of the heavy lifting has already been done, with our government, and so we'll be able to pick up where we left off very quickly and move this legislation through.
The Yukon Liberals won the 2016 and 2021 territorial elections. Pemberton became leader and premier in June after his predecessor, Ranj Pillay, stepped down. The Yukon Liberals are not running a full slate in this election, but Pemberton says the 18 candidates they have are of high caliber.
Singer Sarah McLachlan has launched an all-female tour.
I was in disbelief that I'd never heard of it before.
Paula Cole, Erica Badu,
Sinead O'Connor,
Missy Elliott,
Sarah McLachlan, Sheryl Crow, Jewel.
Promoter said, you can't put two women on the same bill. People won't come. And it put a huge fire under my butt to prove them wrong.
Women singer-songwriters in the 90s. They're my Northern Stars.
This is much bigger than what we even thought it could be.
On your marks.
Get set. Miracles never cease.
They're making more money than they have ever made in the history of the music business.
I'm a nanny.
Like Mary Poppins?
It's like the Force. Sorry, have you seen Star Wars?
No. Very predictable, you know that?
I'm hardly predictable.
Watch me follow my every move.
I'm trying very hard not to connect with people right now.
Wonderfully vibrant cuisine.
Salted egg yolk, Dungeness crab.
The most generous people you'll ever meet.
We always want to share the best with you. That's how we show love.
Lavish celebrations.
If this is where Filipino food is headed, I'm so proud.
Beautiful.
The city was under a state of emergency.
When you want news,
was found alive.
We are here for you.
CBC News, Ottawa.
And here.
Winnipeg. Whitehorse.
And here.
Cote-du-Lac. Saskatoon.
And here.
Montreal.
Calgary.
Vancouver.
Charlottetown. Dartmouth.
A man purchased this box.
What did he look like?
A man. Normal. Not particularly attractive. And he's standing right behind you.
So, you want to watch the CBC News streaming channel? You can, wherever and whenever you want. Here's how to find us. We're on the CBC News app, on CBC Gem, and on your smart TV. Stream anytime, it's always free. CBC News.
As flu season begins, a national advocacy group for seniors is speaking out about the differences in access to vaccines across the country. The group says where you live can greatly impact your ability to get a shot. Shayna Luck has that story.
Debbie Lewis-Boyce takes care of herself. Now retired from a career in healthcare, she goes to the gym in Halifax regularly. And on this day, on her way home, she stopped in to get her annual flu and COVID vaccine.
I'm very much pro-preventive healthcare. I've seen the repercussions of people that haven't taken care of themselves, and if they don't take care of themselves, they can't take care of their families.
This is the start of Nova Scotia's annual flu and COVID vaccine campaign, a busy day of appointments for pharmacist Jamie Flynn.
They signed up this first day that the system went live, and so I've got people that are very interested in preventative health in now.
But not every province covers the same vaccines in the same way. Seniors advocate Laura Tamblin-Watts says Atlantic Canada has made strides in covering more vaccines for the older population. She says that's cheaper for the healthcare system long term.
And so for areas that are really under strain, putting adult vaccination to the fore is the cheapest and most effective thing you can do to relieve that strain.
CanAge, a seniors advocacy group, just released a report card on vaccines for people over 50. Provinces like PEI and Nova Scotia scored highest, but some western provinces and territories lost points for gaps in coverage for diseases like shingles and RSV. And Alberta and Quebec lost points for introducing a charge for COVID-19 vaccines this year.
The troubling divide is when we're seeing jurisdictions like Alberta take steps in the wrong direction.
Bill Van Gorder says he's seeing Atlantic seniors take advantage of free vaccines, and particularly shingles.
They're having to make decisions on what gets paid for and what doesn't, and many people had decided to not get their vaccines because they couldn't afford them.
And as the cost of living increases, Van Gorder says free vaccines will become more important to keep Canadian seniors and the healthcare system in better shape. Shayna Luck, CBC News, Halifax.
The Canadian Real Estate Association has released its latest snapshot of the national housing market. And at first look, the picture may seem confusing. CREA says the number of homes sold nationwide dropped in September compared to August, but increased significantly compared to a year earlier. Lisa Shing explains.
September's home sales were down by 1.7% compared with August. That ended a series of gains that started back in April. The reason for that slump: fewer people buying homes in cities like Greater Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Ottawa, and Montreal. But the Greater Toronto Area and Winnipeg seeing sales tick up. And even though in September the Bank of Canada lowered interest rates, the Canadian Real Estate Association senior economist says we might not see the effects of that until later in the fall. Even with this dip, the number of sales was still up compared with the last several years. In fact, up 5.2% compared with the same time in 2024, and the highest it's been since 2021. The average cost of a home nationally hasn't changed much since the last month, but is down about 3.4% compared with a year ago. Now, Korea's economist says some of the more affordable markets, like in the prairies, East Coast, and Quebec, are starting to slow down a bit, while BC and Ontario are picking back up. But while the Canadian Real Estate Association forecasts continued momentum into 2026, there are a few uncertainties, namely U.S. President Donald Trump's continuing trade war, which had dampened its forecast earlier this year and could do so again. Lisa Shing, CBC News, Toronto.
The Toronto Blue Jays are back in action tonight and back in contention following last night's lopsided victory over Seattle in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. The CBC's Jamie Strachan takes this look at the reignited hope.
Jays. Go Jays, go. As the sun came up in Seattle, Blue Jay colors visible everywhere. A sense of pride and relief after last night's win.
I think every day is a new day for Blue Jays fans. Every day is an adventure, so hopefully the boys can pull it off tonight too.
This is Victor Robles down to Guerrero, and that is going to do it.
The key word for this edition of the Blue Jays, resiliency.
We were covered with Mariner fans, and they were giving it to us in the first inning, and by the third inning when we scored the 5 runs, they were actually they were the ones dejected, and we were the ones that were happy.
Fly ball, right center.
To say the bats came alive, an understatement.
Here's George Springer.
5 home runs, 18 hits, and just when all seemed lost, the Jays are right back in this series.
Look at this one go, way back into the seats.
I think the nature of this team is a lot like Canada in a way. They have a kind of a soft, resistant, and adamant approach to playing the game. They have a kind of a assertive politeness, I think, a little bit like Canada.
For the Blue Jays, that down but not out attitude has been a theme.
It's kind of been what we did all year, Again, no one expected us to win the division. No one expected us to be here, and I think the guys take that to heart.
In Game 4, the Jays turned to 41-year-old Max Scherzer, a future Hall of Famer who has shown flashes of brilliance this season, but has struggled recently.
I still ride the roller coaster. I just realized, things can change on a dime. I mean, you can be as low as possible, and all of a sudden things can be as high as possible.
Many Jays fans who only planned to stay in Seattle for one game, now sticking around for Game 4. Hoping to keep this ride going. A win tonight would have the Blue Jays and their fans feeling on top of the world, or at least on top of Seattle. Some optimism after everything seemed so bleak. Jamie Strachan, CBC News, Seattle.
The Canadian Coast Guard was in Labrador recently, providing local first responders with some search and rescue training on the water. The CBC's Andrea Maguire went on board a boat in Northwest River for an inside look.
All hands are on deck down at the dock. In Northwest River, the Canadian Coast Guard is in town for a series of training exercises. And today, 6 boats full of first responders are heading out to take part. Shajit Search and Rescue, DFO, Innu Nation, Parks Canada, and the Coast Guard Auxiliary are all here, along with the Happy Valley Goose Bay Ground Search and Rescue.
We just started tasking the assets that are on water right now. So as I mentioned, the scenario is we have a group of kayakers that have left Northwest River, and they're out for a leisure kayak and they're reported overdue.
For today's exercise, there are 6 groups of stranded kayakers to rescue, all over Lake Melville. The Coast Guard gives each vessel a different set of coordinates. But they're not searching for actual stranded kayakers today.
These mannequins are made for training. They're black in color, these ones. Very, very, very hard to identify on the surface of the water.
Cole says they do this because many recreational boaters wear dark clothing, which can make them extremely difficult to rescue. She highly recommends wearing a life jacket or personal flotation device, and says wearing bright colors can make a world of difference.
High vis, red, orange, that kind of colors can certainly make the search a whole lot easier.
Once all the mannequins are found, the search and rescue groups head back to shore. For some, this was their first time training with the Coast Guard.
Oh, it was good. It was fun, actually. It was, I would consider it an eye-opening experience.
How different did that feel from an actual search and rescue mission?
No adrenaline. When you're actually searching for someone, your adrenaline is through the roof. And you're always worried that you might miss something. In a situation like this, it's relaxing, but it's training and it's more fun. There's no pressure. So, and practice makes perfect.
After cluing up their training in Northwest River, the Canadian Coast Guard set out to do more training in Labrador, training first responders in Cartwright and Marys Harbour. Andrea Maguire, CBC News, Happy Valley Goose Bay.
Cardboard has taken over the Yukon Arts Center stage this week. Dozens of pieces have been cut, glued, and transformed. And the result is a dystopian clown show for the whole family. The CBC's George Moratis brings us that story.
Brian Fiddler has been collecting a lot of this. It's been necessary so that he can create this.
This is the set of Atlantis, which is the newest creation from Ramshackle Theatre. Atlantis is the play takes place on planet Bezos, where cardboard has been banned. It's illegal. And so we are here in the underground art warehouse where the audience are citizens of planet Bezos who have come to help build the cardboard city of Atlantis.
Fiddler says he's not sure how much cardboard he's used for this show, just that it's a lot.
I know that I've been collecting cardboard for the last month or so, perhaps even longer, and I've been making daily visits to independent grocery stores, so shout out to them, and also been raiding the cardboard dumpsters around town for about a month now.
This is Fiddler's third show where cardboard is the main attraction.
Cardboard is free, it's everywhere, and it's a versatile material that you can bend and you can use it like it's wood. You can carve into it easily. It's just very accessible, and you can make anything out of it.
Are you ever shocked by what you see Ryan create?
Yes. I always want to say, no, I won't be shocked, but yes, I am. I mean, this is, honestly, fantastic. It changed. We kept coming in every day last week during the residency, watching it progress, and I can't actually believe it. People are going to be astounded.
The sold-out Atlantis runs at the Yukon Arts Centre until tonight. George Moratis, CBC News, Whitehorse.
And that is Northbeat for tonight. For news anytime, go to cbc.ca/north. Before we go, we want to say farewell to a member of our team, our producer, Stephanie Dool. Steph has had a huge impact here at Northbeat and across CBC North. Many of you will have met her during our road shows when we took Northbeat to 6 different communities, something we never could have done without Steph. So we leave you tonight with photos from our trips. And a big thank you, Masi Cho, to Steph. We'll miss you and we can't wait to see what you do next. Thanks for watching. I'm Megan Roberts. Have a good night.